Alright, we are here at the Wellborn History of the 426 Hemi display. Unfortunately, Tim and Pam were not able to make it up this year, but the cars here are stellar, and we'll start out from probably one of the most awesome original race car prototypes out there. This is the Mule for the 1968 factory race car program, VO29. And Myron Sorbet owns this car, and Sorbet actually had a family background in Chrysler and bought this car many years ago, and he's not shown it a whole lot, but it's made its rounds this year. But this was the car Bob Tirozzi modified to create the package that would then generate the pieces for both the Darts and the Barracudas, including computer designed rear springs. And next to it is a car that I was surprised to see this weekend, but very happy to see. This, of course, is the original 1970 Dick Landy Dodge. Now, Eric Lindbergh took care of this car, and he's the one who actually did the restoration, and it was very nice to see Richard Landy here this weekend with it. So, A-body steering wheel, pretty lightweight. Participant decals. Again, Landy, of course, was the best known of the Dodge factory drivers in the Pro Stock division, and with Sox and Martin running the Plymouth side. And Mike Landy, Gail Mortimer's name on the side. And again, that six-pack scoop that was modified. It's got the lower edge cut off, give access to the carburation. I did not ask Eric to open the hood earlier, but I believe that car probably has the low runner, non-IR, IR type motors. So we'll maybe take a look later today. Export to Sweden. Tom Rosen brought in this 1970 Hemi Cuda. And we are digging the paint. Very nice. And a rubber bumper car. FC7. So, factory export. Car next to that, owned by Tom Bruno, Valley City, Idaho. And this again is another 426 Hemi. It's black with a black interior, shaker hood. And here we've got the $4,600 price on that, and that is a non-console 4-speed car. It's an AM/FM stereo car, black steelies and black graphics. Pretty wild. Pretty wild. And again, we miss Tim and Pam being here today. Hey, how are you? And then we've got this Dave Walden Memorial Award here. And this was the car I unveiled yesterday at MCACN. And this this is a car I unveiled yesterday here. And it also received the Dave Walden Award. And this is a car that Kenny Breedlove did, and he's a car restorer. He bought this car, owned it for a year, sold it to get the business started, bought it back, and has spent 5 years of restoration work on it. And again, stunning car, silver interior, black vinyl top, and tons of optional equipment on this thing. Now we're digging the steel wheels, again the air grabber, and this is an automatic. And the Roadrunner got the 120-mile-an-hour dash, even if it got the Hemi, and the GTX got the 150-mile-an-hour dash. So, 16-year-old Grady Gunn on this car. His dealership in Holdridge, Nebraska. Stunning vehicle. Now we've got this 68 Hemi Roadrunner here. And David Clinch Scales of Oxford, North Carolina brought this car in. Again, as you know, in 1968, Roadrunner icon was pretty small. The designers weren't too happy. The cartoon was involved. They sold a ton of these things. This one's a 4-speed, but it is basic in black. It's got the bench seat. And factory tap. Thumb wheel radio. 4-speed. Beep, beep. All right. Here's another one, 1970 Hemi. This is unrestored. Bassey Group of Midlothian, Virginia brought this car out. Bassey Corp. Okay. Again, Survivor car. It's got an AMA track in it. Looks like it is a, yep, tic-toc tag. And rear stripe delete, and this is an SE, which is interesting because generally an SE would have had a vinyl top on it, and a very interesting combination on this particular car. Very interesting combination here. And it's got paperwork. Dixie Dodge in Louisville, Kentucky, and the final price of somewhere above $5,100. Ooh, look at this with delivery, $5,500. Wow. Deluxe radio, AM, FM with stereo tape, AM stereo with tape deck. 6 axle package. Delete stripe. Interesting. Interesting car. And here is the former David Hakeem 1971 Charger RT. This is another Survivor. And Hakeem owned it, several other people have owned it, and this one got the Wellborn Memorial Award. And again, this is a unique car from the standpoint when it was purchased, when it was created new at St. Louis, it was given a Super B hood decal instead of an RT hood decal. Again, inside it is a bucket seat with buddy and pistol grip 4-speed. So again, it's a rally dash for 71, but things were changing. Sport wheel. And again, interestingly enough, there's that Z-bar decal on the package. I preserved it over these years. Of course, 1971 body. There's a well-known changeover with the G-Series design that was actually almost as swoopy as the Daytona on the NASCAR tracks. So okay, the back side of the Wellborn display, we've got 3 big B bodies. We'll start out with this 67 Corvette RT. This is a 4-speed. Console bucket seats. Interestingly enough, headrest buckets in 67. That was an extra cost deal. And this car came from Craig Coffey of Yorkville, Illinois. Car in front of it, 1966 Corvette 500 in black. This one's an automatic. The console inside. Ray Dupuy owns this car out of Canada. Again, a truly classic body design, first year 426 Hemi A102 street motor. And then we've got what looks to be a Survivor satellite. Joseph Kalovich of Sparks, Nevada brought this car in. Yeah, low mile Survivor, highly optioned 66 satellite. White vinyl top. And under the cover here is Butch Leal's race car, and Butch has been setting up here today with the do signatures and stuff. And that's it for the Wellborn 426 Hemi Invitational 2024. All right, here is that 1966 satellite. We're into the show now. The hood is open. And again, Butch Leal is the final car here is this B modified production Duster. Leo ran in 1975. This was the follow-up to the Ronnie Butler car. Check it out, 16 plug, basically a pro stock Hemi under the hood here. Absolutely stellar car, done there by Mr. Denny Guest, who brought it in for Butch. There's Butch. And this is the history of the 426 Hemi here at MCACN 2024.